Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video is part 2 of my customized Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Ultra Magnus. And here he is. Just get some deep shots from the front, from the side, and from the back here. And let me just get some side-by-side comparison shots. So this is, put him on the side over here. And then this is the version of Ultra Magnus straight out of the box, straight out of the package. And just to compare the two, there you go. As you can see, the other one, even though it does have this battle damage on him, all that white makes him look too clean in my opinion. Let's do a side view. So a couple of subtle things I did a little bit different. You see on the gun here, I added this blue. It's supposed to be somewhat of like a glow effect. You can see it on here as well. This is just a straight silver paint. Let's get to the back. Also on the back, besides panel lining, I did paint this silver over here as well. And then also on the front, on the top, you can tell that grille-like area I also painted silver. Okay, that's pretty much the subtle difference between the two. I'm going to put this guy aside. And let me lift up the camera to get a bit more closer detail shots of the figure. So mainly, like I said, simple techniques to just make him pop a little bit more. Basically panel lining using, I did a live stream about how I panel lined this to give it that more worn look, basically painting on and then wiping off a certain it's basically a paint by MIG that is a wash. And then a lot of dry brushing, and then a lot of panel lining and dusting with the weather effects from Tamiya. So I'm actually pretty pleased how he came out. The only part I'm not really too happy with is this area. I'm not sure. Maybe it's too dirty, I don't know. But all in all, the figure as a whole, I'm pretty pleased the way it came out. You can see the chest, the missiles. Again, with the siege line, lots of nice detail on the figures. So panel lining and dry brushing the dark parts really makes it pop out. Of course, this area a little bit awkward because it's hollow. Would have been nice if it was filled. I think I have to go back and probably do some washes in there just to give it a more consistent look. I didn't do it on the bottom of the feet. But basically that is pretty much it. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna turn him into his vehicle mode, and we'll do some comparisons there as well. Okay, so here is my Ultra Magnus in vehicle mode. I know that in the instructions these guns are supposed to be up here and this is in the back, but I prefer these rockets up in the front because it looks more like his classic G1 look. And a little front shot here if I can get him in frame. So here's the top of the vehicle mode. Probably easier if I just hold it. Here's the back and the sides. Now here he is next to Ultra Magnus out of the box, and while he is darker because of the dirt and panel lining, I don't know. I prefer, because they decided to do the battle damage on these figures. You know, why not go all the way instead of just having these, or if I can find it, this little bit, yet the rest of it looks like it came directly off of the assembly line. So you can see how the two tops can compare. Okay, let's get this guy back into robot mode. All in all, I'm pretty pleased with the way Ultra Magnus turned out. Now, there is more that I could do to him. Like, in this area, I was thinking I could actually paint this a little silver or gunmetal. But for now, I'm just going to leave him as is. You know, he matches Optimus Prime's, well, this Optimus Prime pretty well in terms of the panel lining and weathering. So I probably just will leave him as is, put him up on for display, and see what other figure I want to customize next in the future. I really had a good time customizing Starscream, and I may do the same to Soundwave because he is my favorite Soundwave in years from Hasbro.